Hey everybody, it's Terry Hansen again with Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care with another episode of Training Tip Tuesday. This is actually episode number 9. And Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care, we are a dog training and pet sitting company located in Gwinnett County, Georgia. We provide dog training services, basic obedience, behavioral issues, any age, any kind of dog, any issues. We also provide pet sitting services from daily dog walking if you work long hours and you have a dog at home. We take them out for a good walk, burn off some energy, let them go potty. We also have pet sitting services from in-home pet visits to overnight care, to live-in care, and also private boarding where your dog can come and live in our home while you travel. So they have to be good with dogs they've never met before. But so we offer a whole host of services for our clients. We've been in business for over 9 years now. We've been Best of Gwinnett since 2011. And we love what we do. We love taking care of pets and helping families create the dog of their dreams. And what we're doing here is just trying to help more people, just trying to reach more people, solve your dog training issues, help you out a little bit, give you some support if you're one of our dog training clients already, or if you've used our services in the past and you just need some help or have some questions. You can actually post them in the comment section, or you can email me directly at info@gooddogcoaching.com. Again, that's info@gooddogcoaching.com. And just again, trying to help as many people, reach as many people as possible. Dog training is not rocket science. It's problem solving. It is, take some know-how and applying that, and really the most of it is being consistent in what you're communicating to your dog and the behaviors that you want. Dogs want to please you. They want to do whatever, makes you happy and whatever they get rewarded for. So anyway, so let's jump right in. And we had a question, kind of a comment question from Susan. Let me find it. Sorry. Okay, here it is. So Susan asks, hi Susan, any advice for socializing / learning when getting your dog around another dog who is the fearful one, causing it to bark, growl, lunge, etc., wanting to keep my dog from imitating that behavior? So that's a great question, actually. Yeah, listen, if it were me, and I have been in this situation before with my dog, depending on where you're at, the first thing is to give space, move away from the dog. The reason why the dog is barking, lunging, growling, as you said, is usually is the case. It's fearful, it's nervous, it's anxious about you and your dog. So best case scenario is to move away, to give it some space. Now, depending on where you're at, if you're out in a park, walking a trail, and, let's say I like to hike at Stone Mountain. We're based out of Lilburn. We go all over Gwinnett County. We have got pet sitters all over Gwinnett County. So, but one of my favorite places to go is Stone Mountain and hike with my dog. So if, when I'm on a trail, I'm paying attention. If I see dogs coming, people coming with their dogs, I give space. I don't know anything about that dog or dogs. I'm going to move up and off the trail and put my dog in a sit or a down and wait patiently and tell my dog to leave it. I'm going to preemptively, even before she looks like she's interested in going to say hi or whatever, I would say, leave it. And just let them go on by. If it's a situation where, let's say, you're going to visit someone and or staying in their home, then honestly, the best case scenario is just to keep your dogs separate. Don't inflict that upon your dogs. Yes, dogs do pick up things from other dogs, whether good or bad, and usually the bad more than the good, as you probably know. So, that really just also indicates that to your dog that you're advocating for them. You know, you're not putting them in that situation. You're moving them away from the nervous, anxious, fearful, growling, lunging, scary looking dog. And even if it's a little dog, you know, a dog acting that way can make your dog nervous. So move away, give space, keep them separate. That's really the best case scenario. Don't try and get them to like your dog. They're already telling you that they're nervous, anxious, fearful of you and your dog. So again, if you're in a situation where you're staying at someone's home and, visiting or whatever, just keep them separate. That is really the best thing. You don't want something to happen. You don't want that other dog to, bite, lunge, jump on your dog. That just shows your dog that you do not have the situation under control. And that can elicit a negative behavior from your dog and cause them to be nervous about other dogs, even dogs that aren't lunging, barking, and growling. You put them in a situation where they have a bad experience, it can have a ripple effect down the road. So that's what I would say. Hope that helps. On another topic, I had a client ask about, she just got a puppy and she's got another dog at home, an older dog, and trying to get them socialize together. And her question is, how does she know when if her dog's being aggressive or if it's playful behavior? She described some behaviors initially. She's had her puppy now for a few weeks. So initially where her dog was growling at this new puppy, and grown dogs, mature dogs, oftentimes look at a puppy, as kind of crazy. They're jumping, they're barking, they're trying to climb on them, they're leaping, they're, acting all frenzied and whatnot. And that can cause a mature dog to want to correct that puppy and let it know, stop that behavior. Personally, if you ask me, that's not up to your older dog. That's up to you, the human, to teach that puppy how to remain calmer around that older dog. That also, again, going back to advocating for your other dog, letting them know you've got the situation under control. You don't need their help. You don't want them to correct that puppy. You'll do it. Thank you very much. So one of the things I recommend doing is, obviously paying attention to the body language of the mature dog when it's around this puppy. What does it look like? If it's doing the whole play bow thing, where they get down on their front legs and their butts up in the air, that is your dog inviting that puppy to play, and that's absolutely perfect. Normal behavior. That's good behavior. Her dog happens to be very vocal when she plays. She's, growling, but it's not an aggressive growl. She's just very vocal. Some dogs are very vocal when they play. It's knowing the difference between that growl and a growl that's saying, hey, get away from me, I don't like what you're doing. So her mature dog is actually very mouthy, meaning, she has her mouth open when she's playing and she's growling and she's, putting the puppy's head in her mouth, but she's not, she's kind of got her lips wrapped around her teeth. She's not biting down. She's just putting her open mouth on the puppy. And, you want to be right there. You want to supervise. You want to be paying attention. You want to watch the dog's face. When they're playing and they're liking it, it's a very soft kind of a face. If you start to see, like this behavior where they're kind of showing their teeth and, that kind of thing, then you want to, step in. Or if the play level of excitement starts to ramp up, step in. And when I say step in, I don't mean pull them apart. I mean literally step in between them. And whoever's the most excited, usually the puppy, that's the dog you would face. You can clap your hands really hard to make a loud sound that would just kind of just gets them to stop for a moment, startles them. And then, walk towards your puppy in an assertive fashion and, snap and point and move them away from the other dog. If they try and go around you, you just block, 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 and wait for them to settle down, then move away and let them begin again. And you should do that, keep the play sessions short, 5 to 10 minutes max, maybe not even 10, 5 minutes, let them play for 5 minutes. In that 5-minute time, step in a few times, slow it down, let it begin again, let them start to play, step in, slow it down, let them begin to play again, do multiple small play sessions throughout the day, okay? Puppies can very quickly get like overexcited and become almost crazed or frenzied, and that is a behavior, a level of intensity that can cause the mature dog to want to correct them. So when that mature dog sees that you're doing it, you know, and you can correct, you can use a little hand correction, a little, you know, 2-finger poke on their side firmly, because when they're at that level of intensity, you're going to need to be firm enough for them to even feel it, okay? Just to slow them down. And, you know, you want to do that intermittently throughout the game of play so that your dogs both learn that you are in control of this play session, right? This is really good, too, for as the puppy, you know, if you're taking the puppy elsewhere to play, maybe, you know, a dog park or with other dogs, they start to learn if you step in, they need to move away, okay? So it takes a lot of repetition, but they can get it. And, you know, just today, when I was working with her on this, it is amazing how quickly the mature dog gets it, you know? So after a few times of stepping in and, you know, making the puppy move away, and sometimes making the grown dog move away, because sometimes she was the one that was really kind of ramping up, but very quickly she started to notice that, hey, the humans are in control here. And when the puppy started to ramp up a little too much, she would look up at her mom, like as if to say, hey, you got this? Are you in control? It's just amazing to see that kind of stuff. So two very smart dogs. So and I think yeah, so basically I just write some notes. I always write some notes so I can stay on track. Step in, stop it for a little, you know, few seconds, wait till the dogs look like they've calmed down, then begin again. Repeat, 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 okay? And give your dog a break from that puppy. You know, that puppy doesn't need to and shouldn't be around your dog, your older dog, all the time. You know, that's a great way for your puppy to get on the older dog's nerves. You know, crate the puppy, give your older dog a break, spend some extra one-on-one time with your, and I say older, I mean just the grown-up dog. You know, it doesn't have to be an old dog. It could be the dog that you had before you got the puppy, right? Spend some one-on-one time with that dog as well. Remember, it's you know, changed their whole world. So a little one-on-one time goes a long way. And that's it. So if you guys have any other questions, you can post them in the comment section. It can be about this topic or any topic. Anything you need, I'm here to help you. You can also, again, email me at info@gooddogcoaching.com. info@gooddogcoaching.com. Hope that helps you all. Love to hear from you. Any topic. And we'll see you next time. Terry Hansen, Good Dog Coaching and Pet Care. Take care.